All around the country, we're hearing about marijuana laws getting stripped or changed. Here in Texas, there's even a product similar to pot that's called Delta 8 that remains legal.
But what about traveling between states that both have legalized marijuana? Evan Kozlov verifies if you could face consequences for traveling with that weed.
We're seeing it all across the country. Weed laws are being stripped away. In both D.C. and Virginia, it's legal already for adults to possess small amounts of weed, and Maryland could be next. The state is holding a referendum on this issue this November. And with all these changes, some on social media are wondering how plane travel plays into this. So let's verify. If you're traveling between two states where it's legal to possess, can you legally bring weed on a plane? Our sources are the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority, and Tyson Daniel, a Virginia lawyer specializing in cannabis law. Daniel says that the answer here is pretty clear-cut.
Is one allowed to do that legally? No.
Daniel says whether state law allows it or not, in an airport, you need to follow federal law, which restricts possession of weed.
No matter how you slice it, if you're going through TSA, you're necessarily part of the federal rubric. There's federal law that certainly applies.
But here's the thing. The TSA tells us that they are not looking for weed or any other drugs. That's because their main focus is on keeping planes safe from weapons or explosives. However, if they do find illegal drugs during routine screenings, a spokesperson tells us they're obligated to tell local law enforcement. The spokesperson saying, quote, "It's up to local law enforcement as to whether there is any criminal charge." Now, we reached out to a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority Police. They tell us that they, quote, "enforce laws in accordance with the Code of Virginia."
That's
Yeah, a lot. All right, if you guys have anything that you want us to verify, email us at verify@12newsnow.com. You can also direct message 12 News on our social media apps.